ways of writing a set. This time we will learn how to write sets in three different ways. Sets can be written either in rule method, raster notation, or set builder notation. Let us look at this example and how we change it from rule method to another way of writing it. First one is rule method. As you can see, rule method is just giving a verbal or written description. So the name of the set is Z, and we say that Z is the set of fruits which are round. So it has to be in complete sentence. So normally we just say Z is the set of blank. But the Z can be any letter, okay? A capital letter because we name a set using a capital letter. Now, from rule method, we can write it in roster notation. When we try to change it in roster notation, we need to list down the elements or we call them as members. So, what are the fruits which are round? You have melon, orange, and mangosteen. So the format would be Z, because that's the name of the set again. Z is equal to, we have the um, brace, and then we list down the members or the elements inside it. And each member should be separated with a comma. So just like this, melon, then comma, orange, comma, then mangosteen. Then we enclose them using the braces. How about if it's written now in set builder notation? When we use set builder notation to write a set, we are trying to describe the elements. So still, we follow a format. So the format is typically Z is equal to the braces again. And then, what's something different here in set builder notation is that if we don't know the member, we will represent that using a variable x, small letter x, or it can be any letter as long as it's small letter. Take note, the name of the set is capital letter, but the member should be small letter. Since we do not know the members of this set yet, so we're just trying to describe them. Okay, so we say x, because we still don't know it, such that x is a blank. And in our case here, the member in the set, we describe it as a fruit which are round. So again, how will we read this? X such that X is a fruit which are round. So let us try. Write each set using roster notation. The name of the set now is A. And this is written in, by the way, it's again in rule method. So A is a set of distinct letters in the word humility. So take note of the word distinct, meaning if the letter is indicated twice or more, you just have to consider one of it. So since we're talking about raster notation, we will list down the members of this set. And that includes the H, the I, L, M, T, U, and Y. When we try to list down the members of the set written in raster notation, it has to be in order. If it's, for example, if it's letters, it's from A to Z. If the given is numbers, it has to be in ascending order. Okay. Next, B is a set of colors of the rainbow. So, that would be B, set B, containing the elements red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. So each members is separated by a comma enclosed with a with the braces. And then, by the way, how do we read this? We say set A, for example, set A containing the elements H, I, L, M, T, U, and Y. For the second one, set B containing the elements red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. Okay, let's have third example. Since we've already talked about numbers from the previous modules, or even when you were still in grade school, we can answer this already. C is a set of natural or counting numbers less than 6. So when we say natural or counting numbers, these are numbers that starts at 1, 2, 3, and so on. To easily remember that we're talking about natural or counting numbers, or what are these numbers, normally when you count, you start with 1, but you don't usually say 0 when you count. Okay? That's why it starts from 1, 2, 3, and so on. So what are the natural or counting numbers which are less than 6? So these are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And since it's less than, 6 is not included. So we read it as set C containing the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fourth example, D is a set of integers between -3 and 3. So, what are the elements or the members? Again, elements, members are synonymous. But in math, we will be using the word element instead. So, the elements here are -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. This time, let's try to write each set using set builder notation. So we have here set E containing the elements A, B, C, D, E, F, and so on until Z. So, assuming that we will just describe one element and we don't know what element are we pertaining to. So we represented one with the variable x. And set is already named as E. So you put E here and then x such that x is a letter of the English alphabet. Take note, the word is cannot be R. So it has to be singular because we're just describing one element. So whatever this X would be, it can be A, B, C, and so on, but it is a letter of the English alphabet. 6. Set F containing the elements 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. So how do we write this in set builder notation? So we just use X such that X. And if you notice, these are even numbers from 1 to 10. So we say X such that X is an even number from 1 to 10.